It is customary to chant a Santa mantra. Bhadram karne vishrunuyama devaha Bhadram pasyemakshabhiryajattaha Tirairangaistustuvagam sastanubhi Yasema devahitayadhayuhu Swasti na indro vruddhasravaha Swasti na पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमि स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. In this video, we look at the most sacred mantra Om used since Vedic times. Om is called the Pranava mantra emanating from before the universe was created. Universe formed from that sound Om. Hence it is called Sabda Brahma or Nada Brahma. Since it was not generated by a person, it is called Anahata sound. The great sages of India hear that sound all around and everywhere. In this video, we show that Om is indeed Brahma by way of reasoning. Finally, unlike other mantras, meditating on Om leads one to Nirguna Brahma and Saguna Brahma, whereas other mantras help realize Saguna Brahma only. As mentioned earlier, Om is the most revered mantra and its significance is listed in several Upanishads. We present some of those here to comprehend and appreciate. From Taittiriya Upanishad, we have the sloka Om iti Brahma, Om itidam sarvam, which means the sacred sound Om is Brahman. All this is the syllable Om. And from Chandogya Upanishad, we have Evedam sarvam Omkara, Evedam sarvam. All this is Omkara. All this is Omkara. Omkara permeates everything. From Bhagavad Gita, we have Om ityekacharam Brahma Vyaharan Mam Anusmaran Ya Prayati Tyajan Deham Sayati Paramam Gatim, which means when departing from the body, if one remembers me, the Supreme Being, and chants Om, will attain the supreme goal. ॐ इत्येतदक्षरमिदं सर्वं तस्योपव्याख्यानं भूतं भवद्भविष्यदिति सर्वोङ्कार एव यच्छान्यत् त्रिकालातीतं तदप्योङ्कार एव. This is a sloka from Mandukya Upanishad, meaning all is Om, Hari Om, the whole universe is the syllable Om. Following is the exposition of Om. Everything that was, is, or will be, is, in truth, Om. All else which transcends time, space, and causation is also Om. Here we quoted from Mandukya Upanishad. It is said that if one has to read only one Upanishad, it is Mandukya Upanishad. Sri Gaudapada Shankaracharya's Guru's Guru has written Karika and Sri Shankaracharya wrote commentary on it. Among the 10 Upanishads Shankaracharya wrote commentaries, Mandukya Upanishad is one. Mandukya Upanishad teaches us the Advaita philosophy by equating Om with the Self, the Jivatma, and Brahma, and thereby giving us the Mahavakya, Ayam Atma Brahma, the Self is Brahma. Now we embark on showing Om is Brahman. In order to show Om is Brahman, we look at the attributes of Om and Brahman and their significance. If they both have similar attributes of equal importance, then we can safely say that both are equal. A pot does not exist without clay. So, clay is the substratum or the basis for all clay pots. Similarly, universe does not exist without Brahman. So, Brahman is the substratum of universe. Here, we establish the essentiality of Brahman for the universe to exist. We now try to look at the Om and its attributes. Om is basically a word associated with a sound. We assign a name with sound to various objects we see in our daily life. These sounds embedded in our memory. Hence, the phenomena of the universe consist of ideas or the mental states characterized by various words. Ideas depend upon words for their expression. The name and the object signified by the name are one and the same. Without names, objects do not exist in our memory. To further understand the significance of Om, we look at its constituents. In Sanskrit, Omkara is made of three letters, namely A, U, and Um. The syllable A occurs whenever one opens mouth to make a sound. It is equated to the waking state of a person. The second syllable U sound occurs when one keeps the mouth open for a while making a sound. It is equated with the dream state of a person. With the third syllable, the mouth shuts and no sound can come out. It is equated to the deep sleep state of a person. The silence after chanting Om is the fourth state. Hence, Om depicts all four phases of our daily life. From the above description, it is clear that the syllables in Om glue every word a person utters, and hence is a substratum of all the words, which also include the word Brahman. All sounds are included in the letter A, the first letter of alphabet. Since A occurs when we open our mouth to make sound, A is the chief constituent of Om. Therefore, all mental manifestations, that is, the objects denoted by them, are identical with the sounds associated with them, cannot exist apart from Om. Hence, nature with its objects cannot exist without Om, just as they cannot exist without Brahman. Hence, Om is Brahman. Since Om is not bound by time, it is beyond the three periods of time, past, present, and future. Here, we showed Brahman and Om are the substrata and hence they are the same. We now show Brahman is Om from a different perspective. For this, we consider the concept of what is mithya, that is illusion, and what is not. In the end, we deduce that the phenomena called universe is mithya, that is illusion, and what is left is a substratum, and since the substratum is one and only one, Brahman is Om. There are two theories that are prevalent in Upanishads about Satyam and Mithya, that is illusion. In majority of the Upanishads, cause is the Satyam and the effect is Mithya. Cause has an independent existence, whereas its effect is simply a name and form, and it is not a substance by itself. For example, pot is Mithya and clay is Satyam. Similarly, gold is Satyam and ornaments are Mithya. That means ornaments are just a different form, the gold. According to the Mandukya Upanishad and according to Sri Adi Shankaracharya's commentary, observer is Satyam and observed is Mithya. What we observe is an illusion, basically. Observed cannot exist without an observer. For example, self or Atman is Satyam and the world is Mithya. The existence of an object depends upon the experiencer. In other words, anything becomes knowable if there exists a knower. Therefore, the knower, the Brahman, self, Atma, alone lends existence to all the objects in the creation. Brahman is the substratum of all the objects. Existence of self is self-proven. Mind and body are experienced, hence they fall under mithya. We know that the sounds signifying the phenomena are non-different from the phenomena itself. That is, all the objects in the nature are no different from the sounds we use to identify them. Both the phenomena and the sounds are illusions, since both are observable, are experienced. Previously, we showed that the substratum of all sounds or words is Om. When the illusion disappears, the substratum alone remains, which being one, admits of no difference. Hence, Brahman is Om. We now reach the benefits of meditating on Om. It is said by the sages and Sri Adi Shankaracharya that by meditating on Om, one can realize Parabrahman, that is, attributeless Brahman, and also Parabrahman, that is, associated with the names and forms. Whereas, when you use Panchakshari mantra or Ashtachari mantra, one would realize Apara Brahma, that means Brahman associated with names and forms. It is also said that the realization of Parabrahma is the highest form. Initially, Ramakrishna Parahamsa realized Aparabrahma because he used the mantra which denoted Kali Ma. Then his guru, Tota Sri, came and taught him how to meditate to realize Parabrahman. And he did meditation and realized Parabrahman. Sri Adi Shankaracharya beseeches practitioner of Sanatan Dharma to meditate on Om in his Sadhana Panchakam. With this, we end this video. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.